Good morning, Facebook land. It's Kat here, and I'm coming to you live on the Mom's Adventure Paradox podcast with a minisode that has been percolating for some time. I have been thinking about introducing myself and reintroducing myself and how introductions and who we are just a part of our culture, and yet we're changing all the time. It's that paradox, right? It's also interesting how people can really shut down and get small when it comes to introducing themselves. And I was thinking about why is that? Why do people get shy about just saying, hey, this is who I am and what I'm about? And then the flip side, the folks who are out there just doing it, what is it about them that makes them so maybe fearless or reckless or not worried about approval? What is it that keeps people playing small and not wanting to introduce themselves? And then what's it look like when they do introduce themselves? It's this whole life cycle. And I think we have moments where there might be things about who we are or what we're walking through that we don't want to share, say, publicly or with someone we don't know or trust or like or have an idea about whether or not we like yet. That's that KLT factor, the know, like, and trust factor. And where is that coming from? And I think we just have so much, ready for a four-letter F word, fear. We have so much fear about who we are, what we're doing, why we're doing it or not doing it. And I'm hoping that in this mini-sode, I can really share with you my own journey about introducing, not introducing, reintroducing myself as Cat Caldwell Myers, the host of the Mom's Adventure Paradox podcast, and help you to see where you are in your own introduction, reintroduction, no reintroduction journey. Because at the end of the day, it's always with ourselves. Are we comfortable introducing ourselves to this time in space or not? It's not the thing itself, as Debbie Ford would say. It's actually the meaning that we ascribe to the thing. So I am the thing, right? I am Cat Caldwell Myers. I go by many other names. One of my favorite introductions and meditations is where you actually boil it down. You go from I am Cat Caldwell Myers to I am Cat Caldwell to I am Cat to I am to I to nothing. Absolute silence. Because when we're in silence, we're no longer in that chatter of all the I's, my friend. And in we can find illness. And in we can find wellness. So, what happens in an introduction, what happens in an exchange, and part of why podcasting is a huge part of who I am, but also just my journey of understanding, is that when you have the energetic exchange of two people, it becomes a we. And you find yourself, even if it's someone that you don't know very well, maybe you know their work and you like their work and you trust that you're going to have this beautiful conversation because you admire them like a mentor, right? Whatever it is, you become the next version of yourself in that conversation, one conversation at a time, one conversation at a time, one introduction at a time, one reintroduction at a time. Because we can never step into the same river twice. We're never the same person today that we were yesterday. We're always changing and shifting, and that is the life cycle. I saw Dolly Parton with, I think, Sabrina Carpenter celebrating age and saying, one day you'll be as old as I am, and that this is a celebration. And speaking of celebrations, one of my favorite listeners, you know who you are, my spiritual auntie, is hopefully listening today or this week, and it's your birthday. And I just want to do a shout out and celebrate you and some of the things that you have taught me and shared with me about tapping in to the source, that silence, that knowing, that intuition. And if you want, I can drop your meditation links into this app. And actually, I would love to have you on the show sometime because you have so much wisdom to share. But just remembering as I'm introducing you and talking about you, and hopefully it's getting my listeners thinking about their spiritual auntie or another auntie or relative, and all these people, your bloodline, who built you up into introducing yourself as they introduced you. Ah, she's the funny one, right? She's the spiritual one. We have so many sides. I believe it was Rumi who said this life is like a guest house. Each day, a new guest, a new beginning, a new sorrow, a new joy, and we welcome them all as we welcome each birthday. And I'll tell you what, this was the first birthday for me in January. I turned 44, angel number, woo, where I kind of like wasn't feeling it. It's not that I was sad about, quote, getting older. It's just that I was like, really? I've been doing this for 44 years. Again? All right. I had no real attachment to it, but then I woke up that morning with this song in my head. Forever young, I want to be forever young. Yeah, I see some people chuckling. And that song has been playing a lot for me this week, by the way. And just this reminder that whatever age we are, there is a part of us that does not change. Our bodies change, our minds change. Something we maybe thought we liked, we might not like anymore. But our soul is here in one continuous line. In fact, maybe it never dies. And as I'm here thinking about this, I have a picture I want to share with you, and another shout out to my spiritual auntie because she has done a lot of work around ancestry and where we came from, and our ancient relative who was burned in the Salem witch trials. What was that about? And again, all this fear. Can you see where we're doing it today? Can we see where you're doing it? Because that's what really matters at the end of the day is where are you cutting yourself down and saying, I'm not good enough. I can't introduce myself in this circle. I don't belong here. Because those stories that you're telling yourself are going to keep you from showing up, from just saying, hey, hi, my name's Kat, or I'm here, or are you always waiting? Are you sitting on the couch waiting for someone to ask you to come over? What if you take walks around your neighborhood and say, wow, you have a beautiful house. I'd love to see the inside of it someday. And then someday they're like, hey, why don't you come in today? Check it out. It happens on the dance floor. It happens on the dance floor. The introduction happens in that exchange with others, but it can also happen you checking in with yourself. Oh, mamas, I see you. I hear you. I know you. And your struggle.